Let's get to it.
Alright YouTube, what's going on? Mesa back at it with The Division. Well, actually, no, I can't say back at it because this will be my first Division video. So, I played the beta pretty much, I'd say good, maybe 10 hours I put into it over this whole weekend. I did play it on the Xbox. That's where I played the alpha, so it was already ready for me to download. I just had to put in the code. So I played it on Xbox, did not play on PS4. So let's get into a lot of my thoughts and opinions regarding just the basic mechanics of the game, the premise of the game, the whole Dark Zone area of the game. So you are pretty limited in terms of what you could do. You know, it is a beta. You've got some missions, you got some side missions, you could do some exploring, looting, and stuff like that. And then you've got the whole Dark Zone. I keep calling it the Darkness Zone on stream. You guys are picking on me. Mesa fell in the comments every time I said Darkness Zone. But yeah, the Dark Zone is pretty much free roam, and you can get into some shit there. All right, so let's first off talk. The game looks beautiful. I think they did an amazing job in terms of the detail. Growing up in New York City, I used to live actually in Midtown. I used to live on 34th and 1st. So it looks like a recreation, like a pretty good recreation of what New York City would look like, Midtown Manhattan, especially by Penn Station and by Madison Square Garden. I'm like, hey, I used to ride my bike all the time over here. It definitely, you felt like you definitely were in New York City. It's not like a fake recreation. I always remember when I played GTA 4, where it kind of took place in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, all that. It just didn't really feel like Manhattan at all. This definitely feels like you're in Midtown Manhattan. So at its core, it's an RPG and a third-person shooter. Now, I can't comment on any past RPG experience because I have none. As for third-person shooter, really the only third-person shooter and third-person shooting mechanics that I just love and enjoy is Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront, I feel, in my opinion, from the third-person games I played, has the best third-person action. The mechanics. The one thing I like about Star Wars Battlefront is that it's so fast. You know, like GTA, when you're in third person, I feel like it's very slow and clunky. Star Wars Battlefront, you run around so fast. You're jumping, you're jetpacking, you're moving side to side, you're strafing. It's really, really, really fast. The Division, however, is not as fast as Star Wars Battlefront in terms of its mechanics, and not as clunky as GTA. I think they did a really good job in terms of getting it down right. The cover shooting thing did take a little bit for me to get used to, but it does get pretty fluid once you get used to it. Just run up to something, make sure you just tap that button. Plus, I was using the Xbox controller, which I'm just terrible with here, but just making note, okay, which button is the vault to go over things, because there's no jumping. You could either vault things or just use things for cover. And the whole premise of shooting in this game is obviously using cover. You can't stand out in the open or you will die very, very fast. And granted, I'm just playing everything on easy mode in the clips you're seeing in the background, but it was pretty fluid. I liked it. Now, as usual, I jumped into this game solo. I didn't play with anyone else. And that's going to relate to the Dark Zone, okay? Because the Dark Zone, I feel like, is an area where you don't want to go in solo, okay? Because there's been way too many times. Well, first off, I knew it was going to be a horror show going into the Dark Zone when I was watching some other people streaming live. And they were basically just running around looting people, okay? Because when you're in a Dark Zone, you can be an agent, right? I guess you're just a regular agent. And helping others with some, I guess, side things or fighting bad guys, okay? But if you shoot one of the other, the agents, other players, people behind their TV sets, you become then rogue, okay? And if you kill that other person, you can take their loot. So I was just watching all these YouTube videos where people are just going around in packs of 3 and rolling deep and just running up on people who are by themselves, shooting them and taking all their shit, which happened to me quite a few times. It was not fun. And I definitely like and see how, you know, it's free roam. You're looking for loot. What do we like? I mean, if you like Destiny, you like getting loot, right? What do we like? We like to find loot. I do really like that aspect of this game because, first off, the world that's created is just absolutely beautiful and just exploring. I love free roam. I always said that's one of the main problems, or at least for me, problem with Destiny is that there's way too much real estate to do free roam stuff on that they should have done things with. You know, like I always said, if they did like a revamp, if they ever come out with a Cabal expansion, I still think they are going to because those unreleased exotics, especially the Thagamizers, look like a freaking Cabal. Just revamp, or you know what, for Destiny 2, revamp the whole patrol, add a lot more stuff, let free roam, find things, you know, have things that are out, not just public events. That's one of the things I really liked about this game was the whole just wandering around and getting into shit, you know, getting into fights, getting into battles, looking for loot, looking for chests, looking for gear, looking for guns, all that sort of stuff. So I guess we should probably get to the punchline here. Will I buy this game? Will I play this game? Will I upload this game? Well, I only upload games that I truly love and dig, okay? And I don't know. I'm on the fence right now. I really am on the fence. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Call me a fanboy or not. Playing this, I was really itching to get back in Destiny. I like the first-person shooter mechanics better. And when it comes to third person, I just once you get used to the speed and fluidity of Star Wars Battlefront in terms of third person, it makes all other third person's shooters feel clunky. So, do I plan to buy this game and actually play it? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence, guys. You know, it depends on what's going on at the time of release, okay? And that means Destiny, okay? If things are going on with Destiny, I know everyone says it's dead. We're not getting another expansion. I don't know. Let's wait and see, okay? Negative Nancy's. It also depends what's going on with Star Wars, okay? Because, you know I don't upload Star Wars every day because there's really nothing to cover, but I play it every day. Because like I said, that Star Wars for me is mindless, really fun multiplayer. Destiny for me is chill if I just want to go do strikes, do bounties, grind for gear, and also I have a new love for PvP because I switched to the current meta, which is sniping, and watching myself get better each game and get better at sniping. I've been loving the Crucible, especially Iron Banner Rift. I'm just having a total blast because I'm not playing it solo. Iron Banner Rift is a horror show for solo players, even though I did have a few games solo that went pretty well, but for the most part, just playing with all my friends, it's a lot of fun. I totally see Rift. Great competitive game. If they ever did like an MLG thing, I could totally see that thing being shoutcasted. You get a pro team of 6 people versus a pro team of 6 people. That would be a lot of fun to watch. So I guess just in terms of you, should you buy it? Well, I mean, if you're into RPGs, you probably will like the game. It's definitely a lot of free roam, a lot of looking for loot, looking for weapons, looking for gear, looking for all that sort of stuff. And if you like third-person shooters, I think it's okay. I'm not a big fan of the whole cover shooting and the actual mechanics of the third-person gameplay, but it was pretty fluid, and I guess, I don't have... People ask me if I played some game, Rainbow something. I don't know. No, I never played that game. So I guess if you're a fan of those types of games, you probably will like this game. So I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just don't know if it's really a game for me. I enjoyed it. I know it's just a beta. You never can judge the full game by the beta. If we judge Destiny by the Destiny beta, I don't know if we'd all be playing it. But then again, I was addicted from day one playing the alpha of Destiny. But let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. Did you guys get to try it? And what are your thoughts and opinions? And guys, don't compare it to Destiny. And I'm not saying it from a fanboy perspective. They're two completely different games. You really cannot compare the two. But let me know in the comment section what you guys thought. Did you like it? Good, bad? You guys know me. I usually never delete any comments unless they get really nasty. So I really want to hear your opinion. You can call me a fanboy, Destiny fanboy. That's why I don't like this game. But it's not that. It's not really my type of game. If it comes to third-person shooting, I'm going Star Wars Battlefront. If it comes for just in-depth, multiple things to do on a daily basis, and that's what always ropes me back into Destiny. I could either go play PvP. I could either just do mindless strikes. I could just go do bounties. I can grind for gear. I can level up stuff. I can... They're just, for me, that's why I'm never bored with Destiny, and I think also because I play so much Star Wars Battlefront, it makes me even less bored with Destiny, because when I come back to Destiny, it feels like it's home. But anyway, enough of my babble. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought. So drop a like at this video, only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter, at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Sometimes on YouTube, sometimes on Twitch. I went to Twitch last night because YouTube shit the bed 2 times when I was trying to stream on it. And I went to Twitch, streamed flawlessly, and picked up a whole bunch of new followers. So, I don't know. Might be going to Twitch route. Guys, I flip-flop every way. Anyway, Babble mode. That's it, guys. Love you all. I'm out of here like Vladimir.